women. If indeed entrepreneurs are born, isn't it that 50% of the venture-funded companies should be women? Because is there something different in the DNA of men and women when they're coming from the same culture, the same family, and everything else? The fact is only 3% of the startups, of the CEOs of tech companies, not even high-tech companies are women. So we're basically leaving that entire population out because our venture capital friends talk about knowing an entrepreneur when they see one. So when they see a woman, obviously they're not entrepreneurs or something is wrong with their DNA. So that's one data point. What I've been looking at essentially is going and gathering academic research. For example, we're doing a survey, venture capital. Every single research paper on venture capital so far has been based on asking the venture capitalists their view of the world on NVCA data, angel data. No one has bothered, I had a research team at Berkeley looking at this, not one research paper in which you systematically asked entrepreneurs what value you got from venture capitalists. So my team went out and we just researched it. We interviewed 150 entrepreneurs to ask them what they think of VCs. We'll publish the results. So all I've been doing is, as an academic, behaving like an entrepreneur. This is why I've been creating such a stir in academia, because I've just been challenging the existing methods. I've been challenging the peer review system, because that's also brain dead. So it's just a matter of going out, getting the data, and then interpreting it in the most sensible way you can.
Right. Thank you.
If I could just, and then let me add something in there, because it's something I've seen. The process of coordinating innovation is a social challenge. For what it's worth, my experience has been we've had a disproportionate share of women involved in successful guides, coaches, and shaping innovation, the social skills, the realizing that it's about connecting people and getting them to communicate across those boundaries. And these have been very, very positive things in our process.
But the problem is half of the American population is left out of Silicon Valley. Out of entrepreneurship. Yeah. Something is seriously wrong here. I mean, when literally, we don't need immigrants. If we just enabled our women to have the same influence that the men have, we'd fix the problem.
And my observation is indeed that's right. I mean, I think that the things that are, the signs that I see are that this is untapped potential.
And Eric, I don't want to pick on you. I want to be very respectful, but the fact is that you hear the same thing from all the venture capitalists that we know when we see one. And what do they know? It's a young boy out of Stanford. That's always the case. That's what they're bidding on and overbidding on. Like I said, take Peter Thiel. He's now desperately going after kids who haven't even graduated because he wants these young boys to start companies. So that's what the problem is with Silicon Valley. We can fix it much easier.
Can I make one observation on the point you were talking about women? Two of my general partners at Canaan are women, and both had operating experience and significant academic, technological backgrounds before joining us. We have several women that I can think of offhand within our portfolio. And one thing that I think is true, I don't have the data at my fingertips to support this, but I would bet if you look at the number of portfolio companies we actively manage, which is about 100 right now, we probably have a higher percentage of women CEOs in that collection than of the companies that have approached us over the last few years looking for funding who have had women CEOs. In other words, we backed a higher percentage.
About data, it would be great to have the NVCA publish those data. Let's have the venture capitalists documented on how many partners they have for women, how many companies they fund that are women. That would be an amazing thing if the NVCA went out and did that, but I doubt they will.
So my point is, many women are not choosing to step forward, if you will, to come and pitch us as the leader of these startup companies. And frankly, I think those who choose to do it are perhaps the very best and brightest. The ones who have the strongest drive to do that.
And the biggest balls.
You said it.